morning, my friends. Sorry if I look a little rough to y'all this morning. It was a long night with a migraine last night. New development for me, kind of, sort of. Never really had one other than one a month ago. So, I don't know, it's not a fun experience. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk to you about the 22 Magnum. Sorry, dogs want to be loved on. Specifically, my 22 Magnum. So, a couple months ago, I bought this. So, there we go. This Savage Model 22. Bravo 22, sorry. Nice little gun. Got it pretty inexpensively, near as I remember. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. But it wasn't a bad price, so I snatched it up from my local pawn shop. What I didn't know is magazines for that thing are hard to find. Of course, it came with a one, but me being me, I'm not going to settle for one. So I got online and I ordered, I think it was two. What I didn't pay attention to was I ordered two that go to a Bravo 22, but they're for the 22 long rifle, not the 22 Magnum. So I was like, well, crap, I goofed up on that one. Couldn't blame, I think I ordered them from Shields. I couldn't blame them, so they just, I didn't try and be a dickhead about it and be like, oh, you guys sent me the wrong thing. I just tossed them in the trash and started looking for the ones that would fit the 22 mag. And let me tell you, I went back to Shields. I went to Cabela's Bass Pro. I went to Midway, Optics Planet, probably a few others. Nobody had them. They either said they were out of stock or they were discontinued. And I was like, man, please don't tell me I bought a rifle with something that I can't buy parts for anymore. Well, it seems that might be the case to a certain degree. But here last week, I was goofing around with a rifle. I said, let me see if I can find some magazines for this thing again. And so I went to those same places. Everybody's still saying out of stock or discontinued. So I went to my tried and true gun broker. I went there a couple weeks ago too, or a couple months ago too, and nobody had any. But when I went there last week, some random shop in Mississippi had 3 of them for sale, and I bought all 3. And they came in last night. Well, they came in yesterday afternoon, but I didn't get home till last night. I was tired, so I packaged them, looked at them, said, okay, go to bed. This morning I get up, I want to make sure everything works right, because the thing is, the guy who was selling them, he advertised them to fit the A22, which is just the semi-auto version of this rifle. I was pretty sure I knew, but I went ahead and I checked Skynet anyway, and I asked if the magazines for A22 fit the B22. Skynet said yes. And so, I'd ordered them. They came in. Got up this morning, started drinking some chemical water. Good stuff. And I had the packages, opened them up, and looked at it. Okay, everything looks right. It does fit the 22 Magnum. I was like, well, let me make sure that it fits in the actual rifle. And they do. They just they're a little tight. They kind of need some extra help a little bit, but not too much. So I'm all set. I now have 4 10-round rotary magazines for my 22 Magnum. That's about all I wanted to talk with y'all about right now. I got another project I got to work on this morning, and I'll be back to talk with you about that one when I get it done, or started, or however I decide to do it. Who knows? All right, until then, see you.